Hi, this is the Blackbear Prepper, and today I wanted to talk to you. We're kind of doing a basic how to store or how to prep silver, in kind of an investment versus prepping versus anything else. We basically have three different types of silver that we can collect. We have what we call investment grade silver, which is what I'd tell you to kind of think about, which is something that has the weight, the purity, and and the percentage. So what you're going to have is what it is. It's fine silver, the weight, which is 1 ounce, and then it has the purity, which is important. And those kind of, and it has a standard ounce. That's the third thing. Sorry. So your weight, your purity, and then a standard weight. And this particular one happens to be an ounce. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but it says it's 0.999% pure silver. It's a 1 ounce bar, and it happens to be 1 ounce, which is what we're looking for investment grade. We want your standard ounces, your 1, 5, 10s, 20s on up, your standard ounce. So I kind of like this size because the 1 ounce bars are kind of nice. Now they also come in round, what we call round bars or round bullion. These guys, same idea. It will say the same thing, 1 ounce, 0.9999% pure. They have all different kinds of things on there. We get into and I'm going to say this wrong, so don't leave me a bunch of messages on there. We have the coins that are basically have numeric value, which basically means they have some value above their metal weight. So these happen to be silver dollars. This is pre-64 silver dollars, which had 90% silver in them. Now what you're going to get out of this is you're going to have a silver dollar that has a value. This has about $15 worth of silver at this point. And silver is about $20 an ounce right now. So a little over, a little under, mattering on the day, but right around $20 to $21 right now. So it has about $15 worth of silver in there. If you went to buy this coin today, they go anywhere from usually about $21, $22 and on up. So you're paying about $5 to $6 in value of it being old and collectible. So I tell people to stay away from these guys. I don't think for what you're trying to do, if it collapsed or if you're investing or anything like that, this is useless because it's only good if somebody wants to buy it for a collector's value. And then you have what we call junk silver. Junk silver are your 50-cent pieces, your quarters, and your dimes. Now, what's nice about these is this is pre-64, so pre-1964. These will have 90% silver in them. Expect to pay somewhere around, right now, like I said, based on, and when you watch this video, it could change, it could be all over the place. Right now, 50-cent pieces are going for about $8 a piece, so pay somewhere around there. You're going to pay about $4 a piece for a quarter, and you're going to pay about $1.60, $1.70 for dimes. If you are paying more than that, you're paying more than the actual what we call spec value. Now these what I'm saying is you're paying for these at like a coin shop, you're going to pay more than spec, which is spec is what the actual weight of silver is in them. So there's about $7.50, $7.20 of silver and a 50-cent piece, but you're going to pay $8. Now you'll see a lot of places selling these on eBay for $10 plus, which is stupid. Don't buy your stuff on eBay. eBay just eats up your money for no good reason. Same thing here. Unless you're looking to collect, these coins are going to cost you anywhere from $22, $26 on up, mattering on the year and date and things like that. Certain years, like let's say these happen to be piece dollars, and this is a 1935. This is the last year it was made. This is probably worth $22, $24, somewhere in there. If you get the 1921 piece dollar, not Morgan, now it's worth $68 on up, mattering on how the grade is. So that is something to look for if you're trying to invest and then flip. But for preppers, we kind of want to look, I think, in two different categories, and that is our investment grade silver and our junk silver. The junk silver is what you're going to find at your store, at your garage sales, things like that. But one thing I would invest you buy is one of these guys. This is a magnet. You should not be able to pick any of these guys up. These are pure silver coins. So some things that are kind of neat, if you go to the bank and you're looking at the bank, you can usually, if you look over and see the teller's box right there, usually they'll have all the coins listed out. And what you're going to end up with is you're going to be looking for a bimetal piece of material. So a quarter, if you have a quarter, and if you look at it, you will see the copper, and then on top it's nickel and nickel placed around a copper center. On a 1964, pre-1964 quarter, you can't see that. So that's usually your first hint, and that goes the same with dimes and 50-cent pieces. So just kind of keep that in there. $50, same idea. You're only going to see the pure silver in them. You won't see any copper in the inside. So if you're looking over the tellers, looking under their tray of money, that's the first thing that's going to tell you that that is a silver dollar. Now, again, they do make fakes, so keep in mind you want to look for something that says pre-64. That's usually what you're looking for. But, like I said, you want to look for things that are actual 1-ounce silvers, things that are going to have good value. But that's kind of your basic idea of what to purchase. We want to stick with either the junk silver or the investment silver. So this is Blackbear Prepper. Have a great day.